research essay presentation, Islamic Art and Design. Cultures usually are represented by many different ways. One of the most important ways is art. This particular field is conveyed by thousands of art pieces and architectural elements. Also, it would extend to cultural environment and political atmosphere too. And that because of a simple formula which states that the level of living of any nation or a whole culture could be estimated by their art and architecture. That is true when you compare New York, Paris, or Rome to any of the third world cities. Islamic art has been represented in the Middle East region and it was specified by many different approaches and representation of art and architecture. In comparing with the representational that has been known before this kind of art or even after it, this art is a mixture that has a historical and divergent aspects which make it very different and unique. Also, the attachment of the culture and the Islamic society at that era made this art even more special. All these elements enhanced the flourishing of the Islamic empire and gave this region special taste and a very different and unique phase that made this art and architecture special and genuine. According to many different sources and researches, Islamic art and architecture is a very strong and special phase, and it's unique and different by its element that happen to be attached to the region and the religion. This attachment took a very different road in applying new and genuine type of art and architectural elements. And these happen to be a very respected reference in pattern and architectural design till this moment, especially for its principles and cultural commitments. Its combination of many artistic methods and presentations for many different societies and culture that were living in this era or neighboring this region. Many designs and art elements were captured by many different cultures and societies, proving the exquisite speciality of this unique art. In defining the Islamic art, it is a genuine type of art that has been affected by many different aspects and circumstances. One of the most important one is the religious aspect. For this aspect, it is very important to know the differentiation happened between the art that was happening around the region and how it was transformed into a totally different type after Islamic region took control of the region. The usage of human and animal pictures that were happen on the whole region all over the world were reduced and exchanged with plants, flowers, trees, and special ornament. Also a giant and elegant use of Arabic typography in a very artistic and creative way, sometimes mixed with these plants and flowers designs to present a great examples of pattern. Geometric animal elements were presented strongly in this combination, and these all used in books and on the walls, on the buildings, especially mosques and palaces. These patterns and ornaments were conveyed in many different ways, like colored glasses, walls, or carved or drawn, and it was a real jump into another type of art at that time. The influence and the best and the base of Islamic art created by diversity of people represented several cultures according to the area that had been covered by Islamic control as a religion, not as a political domination. Islamic art took the colors and the concepts of Arabs in Mecca and the Arabs Bedouins, also from Persians where they were controlled Mesopotamia, Iraq, and also Romans where they were controlling Al Sham, which is Syria. This combination creates a very interesting mixture of art that has been controlled by the orders and the instructions of a religion, preventing the usage of human and animal pictures. That led into a new art creation that deals with a very delicate, curvy, and straight combination of designs using the curviness and the beautiful Arabic typography aspects and the sharp geometrical designs which like flowers or or trees or some plants, and all that flows to the same concept of raising God's name and Islamic instructions and religion basis. The impact with the European culture, especially art and architecture, was presented strongly, especially in Spain, that was controlled by Islamic Empire for hundreds of years, that Crusaders um, and the Crusaders' impact with Arab Muslims later on. These circumstances made the effects of Islamic art presented in Western art. Architectural elements were a very big element that affected the European, especially the pointed arches and Islamic domes. Islamic art and design. Islamic art is a genuine and amazing type of art that took the beneficial from the circumstances around to be a one special and effective type that affected the West and the neighbor regions in many ways. Religious effect made the Islamic art different and opened the way into elegant pattern and ornamental designs. Used this used with the Arabic or Quranic typefaces to implement a new variety of illustrations and architecture.